Is your interviewing and recruitment process driving you mad? Are you pulling your hair out, not knowing what to do to get the very best candidates and then the very best team members? Well, in this Whiteboard Wednesday, I'm going to show you our AJ recruitment and interview process. So as you can see here, we have a 6-step hiring process. And that ensures we do actually get the very best candidates to stick with that process, because it's a challenging process. And the reason that we want to make it challenging is because we want to add value to the role. We also want to signify to our other team members that their job is important to us, and their personalities and characteristics are what makes AJ the way it is. So by putting these challenges in place and putting some extra obstacles in place, we're adding value to the role and value to the AJ team as a whole. So let's go through these one at a time. First of all, we tend to advertise on Indeed. We may try other platforms in the future, but at the moment Indeed seems to be the very best one for us. And we throw a little bit of money at it, only about £4 a day, I think, just to make sure that we are reaching far and wide the candidates we want to reach. We also ask a question on Indeed. Now, it doesn't really matter what the question is, because the important thing is that they answer. Because we say on Indeed we don't need any CVs, we don't want to take up references or anything like that, but we do generally ask a question. The question could be a really simple one, like, what are you reading right now, what do you think of it? Or it could be, if you had a choice of superpowers between being able to fly and being invisible, which would you choose and why? So you can either have a serious question or a fun question, but the point is, do they see it and do they answer it, and how do they answer it? And then, once they're through this, so we probably lose about 20% of people at each one of these stages. So the next step is a pre-interview questionnaire. And this is a series of 20 questions that are multiple choice questions that we've devised that enable us to determine whether somebody is a natural rock, so the foundational roles, whether they're a concierge, the delivery roles, or whether they're a hustler, the growth roles in the agency. Just make sure I put the L in hustler, because I usually forget. And they're our pre-interview questionnaires. So when we get those questions back, what we do is we rank them according to whether they've applied for the right role, or whether we think that they might be suited to a better role. If we really like them and the answers are given so far, then actually it makes sense to carry on through the interview process, even though we're not looking for that particular person. But then the next step here, the 30-minute call, really helps us to solidify what kind of person that is. So I did the last round of these calls. I did about 25 30-minute calls. And in those calls, what I was trying to determine was these 3 elements here: hungry, humble, and smart. So the humble, do they talk about we? Do they talk about the projects that they've run in the past that were a team effort? Or do they talk about I a lot? So how humble are they and how self-aware are they? How hungry are they? Not just hungry as in, you know, the entrepreneurial kind of level of hunger, but actually how hungry are they to do the best possible job for themselves and for their teammates and for their company? And then smart, are they people smart? Do they understand people? Do they know the kind of questions to ask? Are they socially kind of savvy? So that's what I'm trying to determine in this 30-minute call. I've got a series of 6 questions that I ask them in order to uncover those natural tendencies. And then again, we lose about 20% of people there, if not more this time, I think it was. Then we go to a group interview. Now, we don't tell them it's a group interview unless they ask. We just tell them it's an interview. So they don't really question that. And what we really want to make sure is that we don't lose good people because it's a group interview, because that can be quite intimidating for people. The last interview we did as a group, we had 9 people here. So it was we were in this room. We had 3 teams of 3, and we took them through a lot of interactive questions and games, kind of exercises, to see how they worked well as a team, or did they work well as a team, and also what kind of characteristics did they bring to the fore, because it's actually quite a stressful situation being an interview. So how did they react to those stresses? And then from the group interview, I shortlist again to a one-to-one interview, and that is, or this time it was with Phil and I in the office, and therefore it was about 45 minutes, I think it was, for each person. And we got to see how they interacted one-to-one and see whether we still liked them by the end of that process. And it's funny, the people who were doing well in group interviews didn't do so well in one-to-ones, and vice versa. So it's enabling you to see a 3D version of that person. Again, we've lost about, well, out of I think 9 interviews we set up, we've only taken 4 forward, so about 50% there. the next step is a meal out with the team. So for the important hires, you could argue they're all important, then the next step is for them to have a meal out with the team or with the team members that are going to be closely working with to see what they think of them. My suggestion to Phil is that we don't go as well, but I'm not sure whether Phil's brave enough to do that, whether he actually wants to go as well, because I wanted to get some more true peer-to-peer kind of characteristics coming out, but we'll see. Another idea that we had was to ask the restaurant in advance to bring out the wrong meal for that person, just to see how they reacted to having the wrong meal brought to them, see whether they get cross or whether they say anything at all or whether they even notice. And just to see how they react under that kind of stress. But we're not going to do that on this occasion, but you never know, in the future we may do. And if any of our future candidates are watching this, now they know what we're going to do. So spoil the surprise. Okay, so you can see the 6-step process. So the question on Indeed, the pre-interview questionnaires of the 20 questions, a 30-minute phone call with me, a group interview, and then a one-to-one interview, and then potentially a meal out with the team. And once you get those 6 steps nailed, what you'll see is you get a far better calibre of candidates coming all the way through, and you lose people that are the weak candidates on the way. What we do here at Firewave is so much more than marketing. Hopefully you've been watching a few of our Whiteboard Wednesdays, you've realised that by now. What we do is we help you by giving you all the tools that you need to make an independent agency grow and thrive. If you go to fire-wave.co.uk/start, you'll be able to see all the things we do at Firewave and what you would benefit from by being a member. If it's of interest to you, then put an application in for your area. Let's see if your area is available in the first instance. If it is, we'll have a chat, and if it's a good fit, we may take you out for a meal and order you the wrong meal. No, we won't do that. We may accept you, and you'll be here enjoying one of our next mastermind events or academy events with our team. So thank you very much for watching this Whiteboard Wednesday video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.